What's more, Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion. In a city that never sleeps and traffic that never slumbers. We at Lagos Traffic Radio are always on time with traffic updates as you navigate through the smart city of Lagos. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
News from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Hello and good afternoon. Here is the news at 1. I am Mike James. In a bid to support the Oyo State government, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has sent a team of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LOSEMA, to Ibadan to assist in the management of the recent explosion that occurred in the state. Permanent Secretary LOSEMA, Femi Oke Osoyintolu, made this known at the 2024 annual staff retreat held in Igondo to prepare the staff of the agency ahead of the year's challenges. While speaking on the theme, promoting sustainable development through disaster risk reduction, Osoyintolu called on emergency officers to be professional when carrying out their duties and be open to new ideas and challenges in the new year.
The key one is early warning. You will discover that with early warning, you must be able to ensure you gather information. Secondly, the most important thing is that you must build the resilience at the grassroots to ensure that information dissemination is clear. And one way or the other, there must be a structure at the grassroots. See something, say something. It's very important.
Speaking during a presentation on workplace etiquette, a tool for getting the right thing done, a risk management consultant, Taufik Ajetumobi, harped on the need for team spirit to synergize in handling emergency cases. Some of the participants commended the initiative, which they noted would be put to use and create a more formidable emergency management team in Lagos.
At least I've learned some things I don't know before about ethics, and I believe the management should keep it up.
Like when your boss is talking to you, you cooperate, you listen very well, and whatever things you don't understand, you go to your superior and say, Oga, please, I want to learn one or two things about this. Can you just put me through about it? It was fantastic. I really appreciate being attended.
The retreat focused on work ethics and collaboration to enhance smooth emergency reduction in 2024. The Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment has concluded plans to commence a capacity building and human capital development training program for youth on skills and knowledge necessary for employability and entrepreneurship growth, tagged the Transforming Nigerian Youth Program. The training, scheduled to kick off in the first quarter of this year, is a collaboration between the Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment and the Enterprise Development Center of Pan Atlantic University. Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akinyemi Ajibotafe, said 10,000 women will be trained within the next 24 months using a combination of online partner-sponsored and fiscal community learning under the program. He stated that applications for the training program will be open to all youths in the 20 local government and 37 local council development areas in the state, stressing that a seed capital of 200,000 naira will be given to the best 80 successful participants who complete the training program. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NAND, and some rights activists have called on the federal and state government to immediately look into the recent hike in tuition fees in federal and state universities across the country and find sustainable ways to address the issue. The call followed the recent increase in tuition and other fees in some public tertiary institutions as part of their plans to cope with the removal of fuel subsidies by the federal government, which had resulted in an escalation of the cost of living in the country. The director of land, Okafor Ernest, said no school had unilateral power to increase tuition fees, noting that the increment inflicts hardship on parents. The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum has condemned the relocation of key departments of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN to Lagos. The agencies are relocating some of their key departments to Lagos, citing high costs as part of the reason for the relocations. Meanwhile, Arewa Youth Consultative Forum believes that these relocations pose a significant threat to Abuja's status as the capital city and can have negative implications on the nation. Its President General Yerima Shettima expresses concern over the potential consequences that can arise from the relocations of the agencies. The police command in Nasarawa State says it has arrested 38 protesters in Lafia for alleged public disturbance over the recent Supreme Court judgment which upheld the election of Governor Abdullahi Saleh. They were immediately charged before the Chief Magistrate's Court and remanded at the Lafia Custodial Center. The Chief Magistrate, Mohammed Lanze, reserved the ruling on their bail application to Monday after the matter was mentioned for hearing by the prosecuting counsel, Danjuma Alu. The protesters comprised 5 males and 33 females. And on to foreign news. An Israeli strike in Damascus has killed 5 people in a building where Iran-aligned leaders were meeting as regional tensions soar over the Israel-Hamas war. Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says an Israeli missile strike targeted a 4-story building, killed 5 people and destroyed the whole building. The British-based Monitor, with a network of sources, said inside Syria, said the targeted neighborhood is known to be a high-security zone, home to leaders of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and pro-Iran Palestinian factions. And in sports news, Super Eagles forwards Victor Osimhen and Samuel Chukwueze say the team will not underestimate Guinea-Bissau when the two sides meet in their last Group A game of the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria will face Guinea-Bissau in their third Group A match on Monday at the Stade Felix Boigny in Abidjan after a lackluster 1-1 draw in the opening match against Equatorial Guinea last Sunday. Osipesero's men displayed resilience and determination, clinching a crucial win against the Cote d'Ivoire in the second group game of the day with a 1-0 victory. And that was our news at 1, but just before we go, stay alive. Make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms, X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, and on YouTube, subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration began community tourism initiative? Well, you can get more details on the Lagos State Government website, and for contact with the newsroom, send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagosstate.gov.ng. That ends the news broadcast. It was compiled by Adirayodu Olaya. Thank you for listening. My name is Mike James. A beautiful afternoon to you.